I was at the other day. The clay layer, I was out there with my boys and my granddaughter, my wife. We went out there. We all had a very good time, you guys. It was a lot of fun for sure. And we got to find some gold. That's also a bonus. So I have the concentrates right here. I usually run this my concentrates and my cleanups in the sluice. Cleanup buddy, I have about 3 or 4 different cleanup sluices actually, and I just like to go through them all different. But today we're gonna pan them. I'm just gonna do some panning around. Panning around. I'm used to being at the creek, but we're just gonna do some panning today. I got the pan right here. Got the tub, got it full of jet dry already. Got the water in there. But yeah, I just figured I'm gonna just sit here and enjoy the day outside. Colorado, we're supposed to finally get some good major snowstorm right here in May. So here's a better look at the concentrates. It's starting to dry out a little bit, so I'm gonna put some water in there, throw a couple scoops. I'm thinking we'll try 2 spoonfuls first, because you know it's just all pretty much solid black sands and all pure heavies. So we're gonna try that out, do some panning right here in the tub. It should be a good one, you guys. I think we really did good on the gold. I hit the clay layer, and as I start to get down, you know, it seemed like the gold was getting a little bit bigger actually. So I'm not really too sure, you know, the accumulation, you know, the speck count could have gotten less the deeper I've gotten, but as long as the gold is bigger, that's also a good thing. I'll stay over there and I'll stay digging, but I did recover that hole up. So all right guys, let me get set up and then we'll get to panning. All right everybody, here we go. I got some water in that. Check that out. Let's get a close-up on that. Looks pretty good. That's a lot of black sand in there. I was also noticing a bunch of garnets. I've mentioned several times before, I love garnets. I believe that's a pretty big one right there. Dead center right there, the red one. But okay, but we're here for the gold, right? So let's get a scoop in there and we'll get the first pan, and then I'll get you guys close up on each pan. Take a look at the gold. I'm actually just gonna leave the gold in the pan as I go, let it accumulate, and then until we get to the end, we can see the final result. I'm hoping it's pretty good, you guys. I really think it is. All right, guys, let's get to it. Sorry about the noise back there, you guys. It's trash day out there, and he's out there picking it all up. So that's what that noise is all about. He's actually right there in the front yard right now. Let's wait just a sec, you guys. He got a couple houses right here. Let the noise go down, and then I'll bring you right back. All right, that's a lot better, you guys. Let's continue on right here. So a little bit about that spot I was in. I was actually there just panning around one day, and it's actually right near a construction zone that they're tearing out right there on the creek. And I've explored that area in a past video, didn't find really nothing at all. So I was just there one day and I was prospecting all around, and I happened to just find that nice little area. So I've noticed right here in that spot that the gold, there's an inside band that, you know, the part on that video, if you guys have watched it. If not, go back, go on and check that out. It was my most recent one before this one. So as I was saying, in that spot, I was walking along the gravel bars and stuff, and that's actually the inside band. I've panned around in a lot of different spots right there on that side, and I'm barely finding just little small specks. So I decided to go on to the other side, which is the outside of the bend, and which is pretty unusual. But that's where the gold was at. That's where it's better. I actually found the clay not too far down, and that clay is super thick. I went like a foot down in that hole, and it was still clay and gravels. So it was a pretty thick layer. So this is what we're panning out right here, is that stuff. And yeah, the gold was looking pretty good, you guys. I'm hoping it was up to what I'm thinking. If not, that's perfectly fine. I was out there with the family. That was the best moment of the whole entire day, being out there with the family, watching the kids, teaching them. They were getting interested. All right, guys, picking out these little rocks because it just makes the pounding process a little bit easier for me. Let's go on ahead and finish this up here. Take our time real slowly here. And we'll see if there's any gold in the first pan. There may not be, but we know there's gold in there, so all right, let's get this back real quick. Yeah, I'm seeing some gold pop out, guys. Check this out. I'm gonna put you down, bring you in. That's actually a nice big flake. Check that out right there. Sorry about that, just guys. Look at that flake right there. That's a really nice, good flake right there. That's pretty big. And that's just 2 scoops. Awesome. Let's bring you out right here real quick, you guys, and check this out. So you guys can see the kind of stuff I'm getting into. There we go, you guys. I'm trying to get the best shot that I can, but middle of the screen right there, that's definitely gold. I'm having a hard time right now, but all right, we'll continue. Finish pulling back all this black sand right here. It's always nice to see a nice, good sized flake like that in the first pan. There's quite a bit showing up, actually. I'm seeing about 4 pieces so far. I'd like to keep the water in the pan at a minimal. You know, it's just a lot easier to pull the black sand without swishing around so much water. It will drop that gold right down. Yeah, there's quite a bit in here. I'm happy with that. All right, there we have it, just guys. First pan, we'll go ahead and get the rest of that out. We know there's no gold in that. All right, check this out, you guys. First one right there. Let's get a zoom in, see if we can see it. Sweet, check that out. There's a little bit of gold. That's awesome. Okay, there's a better look. Yeah, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time, you guys. It's pretty crazy. Getting a good close-up for you guys. Check it out. But anyhow, you guys see it. So we'll continue. We'll throw the next scoops in there and keep it going. All right, you guys, there we have it. That's pan number 2, or sorry, pan number 3. See if we can get in. It's really hard to tell. I'm having camera problems today for some reason. Let's see here. There's quite a few specks in there. It's starting to accumulate. So what I'm gonna do is, guys, I'm just gonna go on ahead and play some music and just keep on panning, and then we'll see the end result. Enjoy. you guys, there's the goal so far. You see, it's starting to get really cloudy. I mentioned earlier in the video, we have a storm coming. This is the beginning of it, so I need to hurry up and get this all panned out. So let's take a look at what we got here. That's looking really good. There's a lot of gold. So let's finish. So I'm just gonna go on ahead and dump the rest of this right into the pan, like so. Just like that, you guys. And we're gonna pan this out. And take my time, because it's gonna be a lot, but I need to get this done before the storm comes, and it's coming.
Concrete jungle, night so cold. I ran these streets, chasing fool's gold. Pockets full of nothing, heart full of fire. Every step closer to the razor wire. Hustling dreams, but they came with chains. Blood on my hands, running through the rain. Mama prayed loud, but I couldn't hear. The streets spoke louder, filled me with fear. I made it out the hard times, left that old life behind. No more shadows, no more crime. Yeah, I made it out alive. Homies lost, names etched in stone. Their voices haunt me when I'm alone. Cops on the block, sirens that scream, living for the moment, dying in a dream. Saw my reflection in a broken glass, a future fading, my time slipping fast. I grabbed my soul, pulled it from the edge, swore to the skies I'd honor my pledge. The devil whispered, but I said no. Took the pain and let it grow, turned my scars into my glow. The devil whispered, but I said no. Took the pain and let it grow, turned my scars into my glow. I made it out the hard times, left that old life behind. No more shadows, no more crime. Yeah, I made it out alive.
Starting to really get here, just on time. I just got that all panned out and finished. I'm starting to see a bunch of lightning out here, and I'm under a big giant tree. So let's get you guys in and we'll take a look. Here we go, guys. Here's 3 buckets cleanup. Check that out. That's 3 buckets. Really good, you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. That's 3 buckets. Look at all that gold. Nice. And we had a great time with the family. That's the best part of the day. But now let's take a look at this gold we got. Awesome, you guys. Check that out. All right, so we got the rain coming up over here now. Starting to really come down. I'm hearing a lot of thunder, a lot of lightning. But it was an awesome morning. It was an awesome day right here. Panning some gold, having fun. Now it's time to go get my kids from school. They're gonna want to come over here and see what the gold looks like. They've been asking, they've been wanting to know how much we got. Might give it to them. This is the start of their legacy here, 5280s, guys. So I want to thank you guys all for coming along. Please do like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know what you think, and on the next one.
Woo!
Yeah. Listen, yeah, 5280 laps around the sun. Cold calls, warm lies, man, I'm dialing till it's done. Prospect list longer than the bills on my desk. I've been betting on myself, house still taking a rest. Coffee gone cold on the passenger seat. Every maybe later just adds to the street. Trying so hard just to make it. If there's a shortcut out there, I can't take it. Nobody claps when you grind in the dark. They scroll past wins, double tap a cheap spark. Still here, same shoes, same scuffed soul. Still here, same dream, bigger black hole.